Hola, 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 ça va? How is everyone doing?
Good, 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 good.
Good, thank you.
Great. Happy to see you all back after the voting. The most interactive
Sure.
funding round ever.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Definitely.
I hope you vote for African Town Hall proposals.
Definitely. We
If
did.
not, you vote again. Reverse the time. So
Wow,
welcome to our bi-weekly African Town Hall meeting. This is the Catalyst African Town Hall. My name is Daniel, as usual. Doing this together with my able team members. Efia Usu, we call her Madam Efia. We have Richmond, our backend and publicity officer is also the graphic designer for us. We have Professor Obio. Professor Obio will not be able to join, or maybe we'll join, but we'll join later on because he's on another task. And then we have our almighty Francophone speaker, Boaz. He's also an amazing guy, doing very well in DRC for us. So, if you are new here, you may ask, what is African Town Hall all about? Well, our mission is simple. Our mission is to foster education, create awareness, and adoption of blockchain technology in Africa and across the continent as well. And we also host inclusive town halls. We are also into collaborative, we bring up collaborative initiatives, and then we have educational programs. We hold physical meetups in communities. And next month, our next event will be in South Africa. We strive to build a vibrant tech community that drives innovation, economic growth, and positive societal impact in Africa. So this is what the Catalyst Africa Town Hall is all about: collaboration, initiatives, and educational programs for Africans. Madam Befia.
Thank you. Thank you. And we welcome you, as he said, to CATS. That is Catalyst Africa Town Hall. Oh, who is this?
For moving.
And we hope to make this journey very, very interesting because we are moving through the mountains of Kilimanjaro to the soothing sounds of the Nile, all across the savannah, through the depth and breadth that surrounds Mother Africa. So we say Karibu, Akwaba, Kabo, Bienvenue, or welcome to another exciting Catalyst Africa Town Hall. This ship is ready to sail. Sit tight and get ready for a breathtaking experience as we show you around the world of blockchain and other exponential technology in Africa. You are welcome to Africa Town Hall.
Thank you very much. And we want to also give you a heads up that our ship is not that expensive. It may break, it may disconnect, sometimes it may waver, but one thing is certain: it will take us to our destination. So please, if you're having internet connection issues or one of us drop, kindly come back again. Our internet is not all that stable, and our electricity too is not all that stable in Africa. So it promises to be an exciting town hall, and let's do this together. Okay. So today we are here for a purpose. and the purpose is to have a close-up discussion with up-to-date developers. They are come to give us an insight on decentralized finance and decentralized exchange on their platform, AdaEx. We are very glad that you are here with us today. Up-to-date developers, Mr. Dan, Mrs. Josephine, thank you very much for coming up today. We'll stop sharing our screen. Dan, if you are there, can you tell us something about yourself before you start with your presentation? Who is Dan?
Who's Dan? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I don't know if my microphone works well, but there is an issue.
It's minutes.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dan,
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, thank you. So we are really glad to present you our project AdaEx, and I am Dan Baruka for new one, and we are here with Josephine. We are going to present Ada Exchange app, in short AdaEx. And we have two parts of presentation. The first part is a PowerPoint presentation. The second part is a short demo of AdaEx, how it works in real. Thank you. Josephine, you can go on.
Okay, that's great. So I just made you a co-host. You ready to listen to you?
Screen.
Hi everyone, I'm Josephine and I work with Dan. Just give me a few seconds. I'm trying to share my screen. I'm not really used to Zoom.
Josephine, can you give your system a little volume, or it's me?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me.
Okay, so whilst we wait for Josephine to set up her system, maybe we can ask Dan some questions. Okay. Okay,
Yes,
Josephine is back. That's fine.
So Ada Exchange app is I will go through these 9 points. I will go through these 9 points, starting by the problem we are trying to solve with this app, and then I will end with presenting the team before Dan does the demo presentation of the app. So the problem we are trying to solve with this application is the problem of money transaction in Africa. There is more than 8 billion of transaction on-chain transactions that went from Africa to other continents, and in that 8 billion there is 40 there is more than 89% of fees in this 8 billion, and people who are facing these fees transactions don't have other choice than using the old way of money transaction we have. And those transactions, most of them are made by banks. And there is just an issue with banks is that there is more than 66% of people who are unbanked. So we can understand here that the people who are doing this transaction are the ones who are are banks, and they are under 50%. The other population are not able to make transactions. So this is some percentage we are trying to show the potential of an unbanked user is still going down since 2022 to today. In 2022, the percentage of banked people was reduced to 3.6%. And now in 2023, the percentage became bigger. So many people are using other services than banks, and those services are mobile money in Africa. Mobile money has gained a lot of users during these years in Africa because it's accessible and it's fast more than bank, and also the fees of transaction are very low compared to bank. So many people are quitting bank to use mobile money. And then crypto starts coming. People have started crypto. So the question is, people use mobile money because it's fast and the transaction fees are low. And on the other hand, crypto is giving the same thing to people. So what we try to do is to build a gap between mobile money users and crypto users so that people can easily make transactions between the crypto they have to the local money they have via mobile money service. That's where came Ada Exchange app. Ada Exchange app will allow users to exchange the Ada they have into their local currency, passing by mobile money service. Um, and also in future, people will also be able to buy Ada using USD. Um, so this is a short graphic we made to see the growth of Cardano in Africa. So if Cardano is growing, the percentage is 400% uh, let's say Cardano crypto users in Africa. So if this percentage is still growing, it means that people have started using ADA. But the problem is still that they cannot use that ADA locally. No one can go to the supermarket in Africa and buy something with ADA, but people can still buy with their local money. So what we do for them is that we give them the app which can help them to exchange the ADA they receive so that they can easily use the money locally. And that is our solution. What we want to do is to create a bridge that something which to bridge the gap between the USD and cryptocurrencies by offering a solution that is accessible, cost effective, and efficient. And this will enable the financial inclusion, and it will also unlock the potential of digital assets, because our vision is to see a future where anyone, regardless of their financial background, can easily convert the money they receive, which means the either they receive, into mobile money and use it locally. And that will make people start trusting the crypto as they are already trusting other currencies. Nowadays, people can easily use, for example, euro from Europe in Africa because they have forex where they can go exchange and receive their local currency. And that's just the part missing for ADA, the forex, which in our case is this application. Um, so why ADA exchange app? These are 4 points in many points that will just show why people will start using ADA. First of all, it's easy to use. Then we show the demo of our application. We've made the interfaces very user friendly and it's accessible on any device because it's a web mobile application. And it's 100% match with Africa. The integration of ADA with mobile money aggregator will facilitate the conversion of ADA to local currency via mobile money. Many people, even the grandmother who's selling tomatoes at the road, use mobile money. So it's going to be easier for everyone to use this application as long as they use mobile money. there will be the transaction fees will be low compared to what banks are giving to people in Africa, and also there will be time saving because mobile money is everywhere. If I want to withdraw my money in my mobile money account, I will just go down in the street and withdraw without any problem. But with bank, I can even spend 2 days at the bank without having my money because of the queue of many people and the operation are very low. Um, the last thing will be the local investors because while exchanging, we will need a pledge of money for doing that exchange. So as we cannot have enough for everyone who wants to exchange, we will make a process where everyone can come with his local money. Let's say, for example, US and put it as the pledge of ADA so that it can help for exchanging. And everyone who will put his money on the pledge will gain a commission. That's why we call them local investors. That's what we call local investors. So everyone can gain with ADA Exchange app. Here is our the process in the backend, and there is more explanation on the website, and but also Dan will also show it on the application. This is more of the backend, and our target market is 50% of the Africans who have received ADA and want to convert it for usage people, and 30% is for the diaspora, for users in other continents who want to send money to Africa, but instead of starting exchanging the ADA they have in their country, they will just send via the app, but the receiver will receive his local money. 50% is for any individual who wants to earn extra income, and that's what we call local investors. And he put his own money on the pledge to help with exchanging, and he will be gaining some percentage on the exchange. And the last percentage, the 5%, is for people who purchase, we start to purchase ADA because we know that in Africa, many people don't buy ADA. So for those who will want to buy ADA, there will also be a place for them. And our market opportunity, uh, Africa's cryptocurrency market is experiencing a remarkable growth since 2020 till today. And this is the percentage in growth according to Chain Analysis. And we've over we've over than 1 billion registered accounts and 300 million monthly active accounts. So this is a very huge amount of transactions, and we will try to exploit with this application. Um, so our financial expectation, this is the 3.25% will be the transaction fees on ADA exchange app. And it's divided like this. The 1.21% that the blockchain always takes for the local investors, it means that if someone has put his money in their application to help the app to have a lot of money for exchanging, every time when there is an exchange made, he will be gaining 2% of the money he has. And then there is the system commission, the application. For the system commission, it's 1.1%. But by the way, we are still working on these transaction fees to make it low as much as possible because the most thing we want is to help people exchange easily and have their money with low transaction fees than banks. So this is our estimated growth since 2023, and here we are in 2024. We are expected to go in mainnet in July, and we hope that at the end of 2024 we will attain this graph here of 2024. And then this is our roadmap. We've been following it since 2023, and we are still in line because in 2024 everything is still in testnet because the live mainnet will be in 2024, and we hope that we will reach July 2024 with the mainnet so that people can start exchanging. You can have more details of the roadmap also on our website. And then this is our tokenomics part. There are also many details on our website, but the interesting thing here is our DEX app. We've given the community 20%, and in the Cardano teams, we have already have 2 persons who are just waiting for us so that they can buy some token, some DEX app token. And our next step, we are our initial investment was $11,250, and our next step is we are looking for $50,000, which will help us to start with a good pledge of exchanging in the application. And this is our coordinator team. We couldn't put everyone here. Dan is here and I'm here, and other people are not there. So thank you very much for your time. I think I'm gonna give Dan so that he can show the application.
Thank you, Josephine, for the great and nice presentation. I was like a guest. I was enjoying the presentation. Thank you, Josephine. So I'm going to present the short demo. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, let me try to share my screen. Okay, I'll do this and share this. Okay. Hope that you can see my screen. Okay. Here is the main page of the app. As we said, it will be easy to use and it will be simple to everyone. So as we can see, you just need to connect first. Let me disconnect my account. We are using the Cardano wallet extension in your browser. If you have many, it will show all of your extension wallet. And I'm gonna use Nami wallet for this presentation. Here we are in the pre-prod mode, and it's open for everyone. We need everyone to test. And then you need to get some test ADA to make this test possible. What you really need to do is only to connect your wallet. After connecting your wallet, you just need to enter here the amount of ADA you want to exchange. But we've made some restrictions. First of all, you can't exchange more, less than 50 ADA, and you can't go up to 50 ADA, 500 ADA. Why that? Because we'll not have a lot of money to distribute to everyone. That's why we don't want someone to exchange $10,000 in one day. That's why we add that restriction. So here I'll go with 400, for example, and you can see here the rates. Let me check if it's correct. Yeah. As we can see here, the rate is correct. It's live, the same rate, and here they're asking for the phone number as easy as possible. We are going to launch here in Kenya, and then we'll go opening country after another. But for testing, you can put any number in Africa; it will still work in. So here I'll go with my number. If you want to text me, you'll get my number from here. So after entering the number, you'll see everything here. As we can see, the sending ADA 400, system fees 1.5 percentage, 6 ADA, total ADA to send 406, and the rate, the amount in dollar, it's 216. Here we are this possibility to use DEXA token as transaction fees, but it's not allowed this time for the pre-prod. Operator is M-Pesa. So for each country, when we open, for example, in DRC, it will ask you to choose the network, if it's Airtel or it's M-Pesa or it's Orange or it's MTN. It will ask you to choose one of them. And here is the mobile money fees. So these fees, it's not coming from us. It comes from the mobile money aggregators. They are the one who ask for this. So as you can see here, it's 3.24. I can say, yeah, in dollar, and the receiver will get 212.76 $. That's what the receiver will get in their mobile phone, in his mobile phone, I mean. So if I confirm here, it asks me to confirm the transaction. It will open it's opening a new, it asks me to confirm the transaction, I mean. So as we saw here, it's 406 as here. It just asks adding some transaction fees from the wallet. I can confirm with my password. I hope that my password, yeah, everything is correct. Transaction has been submitted successfully. Yeah. As you can see, I have many transactions here made before, but here, as we can see, my transaction is in pending. We can get all information about the transaction from here. So it will take maximum 2 minutes to complete the transaction. 2 minutes in maximum. Even if we have more than 100 transactions in a second, it will take the same time. So I can go check in even one last transaction. As you can see, today I'm using 54 as a transaction, the rate of Cardano. Today the rate of Cardano is 55, but last time I used it, it was 0.38. So you'll know all information about, you'll get an history of everything you made in the in our platform. As you can see, the transaction is successful here. I can refresh it and to see if everything is okay. Yeah, completed. And we can check it in the Cardano Explorer to see if the transaction is okay. Yeah, one confirmation and everything is okay. Here is the short presentation. And as Josephine said, we also plan to open a space where people can buy ADA directly from our platform, and it will also allow people to buy from mobile money to ADA cryptocurrency. Thank you very much. If there is any question, it will be most welcome.
That's massive. That's massive.
The first question will come from me.
That's massive.
Yeah, that was very, very interesting. And I've listened to this the second time. I think the first time I wasn't paying attention. It's really interesting. But Dan and Joe, the seed money, where are you thinking you're going to get it from? Do you have any ideas?
The question is about the pledge of money.
Yeah, do you have anywhere that you are looking for the seed money?
Ah, okay, pre-seed, yeah.
The seed,
We are talking with the seed.
yeah.
We are not opening a seed right now. We are starting with pre-seed. As we show in the presentation, it will be 50K. And then we'll open the seed. The seed will be open to everyone. So you'll be buying DEXAP token and you get some.
No, Dan, you didn't get me. You see, at the end of Josephine's presentation,
Yes,
he
okay.
said you need a seed money of $50,000.
Yeah, that pre-seed, yeah.
To launch it. So I'm asking, what are your plans of getting the seed money, the 50,000? Do you have any idea of how you are going to raise that amount?
So we are talking with some investors. Everything is not clear right now, but yeah, we are trying to check if we can get some money from investors. And also we are talking with Cardano Foundation directly to see if they can be our first investor, yeah.
So is it like they are investing into it, and then at the end of the day, you are going to do a refund, or it's going to be like a grant?
I'm not able to. I don't know if I understand your question, but
okay.
What we are doing, if we'll be selling our DEXAP token, because in normal company we say that when someone gives money, I need to give him back some percentages of the company. The same thing with our AdaEx. We plan to make available a part of the project open to the community. So if someone buy the DEXAP token, he'll give us some money to help us to manage everything in the project. But also we are with Catalyst, we plan to apply again and again to see if we can get some money from Catalyst.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
Yes, I'd also wanted to ask about if you are open for investors, but I think you have answered that question. I think some time ago I was having a discussion either with OBO or one of my team members on some transaction that I did on decentralized app, but that one there's a peer-to-peer. So when you do the transaction, you have to wait for the other fellow to release the money to you. And then before the decentralized platform would take your money. And I did a transaction there and it took about 12 hours. The guy actually confirmed that he has sent me the money, but I didn't receive the money.
Yeah.
But he confirmed on the app that he has sent me the money. And I waited. So I have to open a dispute. And then they came in, they sent a message, he has to, then he didn't reply 12 hours later before he canceled the order, and then they released my money to me. So this platform that you have created, removing this third party or third people out from it is a very brilliant innovation. It means we are dealing direct to the platform and there's no middleman. I don't have to wait for somebody to confirm whether he has received my money or not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's massive. Okay. So you are thinking of expanding to other Africa countries?
Sorry?
Ghana. You are thinking of expanding to Ghana and other parts of the countries?
Yes. As you can see in our roadmap in the website, we start with Kenya and then DRC and then South Africa or Nigeria, one of those countries, and Ghana again, and then we'll see after.
Okay. I think Obi have a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan, this is a very nice project, and yeah, sorry, I hope I'm audible. Yeah, this is a very nice project, I must say. I just want to say, while you're talking to investors, you may want to talk to AdaVest as well. They focus on Africa, and I can give some word to one of their managing lead to, just to listen to what you're offering. But I think this is the kind of projects they would like to hear. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That's why you have to come to Africa Town Hall.
Yeah. Then secondly, while you were talking, while you were pitching, I was very, very concerned about what are the legal implications of this particular solution, especially so you want to come to Nigeria. I don't know how all of this is in different places, but up till last year, December, it's as of December that now you can easily do this in Nigeria and this would be legal. And but before now, this would have been extremely gray. So, and I presume this is probably the issue with most of these African countries. How are you navigating these legal challenges?
Every time we present, and that question comes back every time. But legal. So we are not. First of all, we are working with Cardano blockchain, which is an open, and then we are also working with an aggregator, which allow us to go through 14 countries in Africa without presenting to each country a legal paper. So we are just giving to that aggregator everything they're asking for about legal information, and then they are dealing with all the countries. We pay everything from the transaction fees. I don't know if that was the question, but that's how we deal with that problem. We are not working directly with mobile money companies, so we just deal with that aggregator, which has a contract with every mobile money companies in Africa, and then I pay my my taxes in the transaction fees. I don't know if it answered to your question. That's why I opened even here in Kenya, but I never had or I never had a problem with the legal part of Kenya here. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I mean that I don't treat directly with a company in each country. We just deal with one company which asks us everything about legal information, and then we just open in those 14 countries in Africa.
Yeah, that's totally understood. So, but yeah, try to reach out to me and let's see how I can give I can give a cold warm introduction to AdaVest for you.
Thank you very much. If I can get your email in the chat or somewhere, I'll text you.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yeah, so Obio is part of the Catalyst African Town Hall team, and he will get back to you. Yeah, he will contact you. And yes, we'll even send you an email. We will send you his email to you if in case. But I'm sure he'll private you too. He'll send you a private message.
Okay. Nice.
So do anybody have any question for UpToDate developers on their presentation?
Yeah, I would like to ask about currently now in Cardano, we are faced with a problem of stable coins. And there were suggestions that the USDC, we should buy that, is it cycles? Invest something like, I think it's 10 million, and then they bring USDC to Cardano. So I've looked at this one here now. I've got my wallet, NAMI, and I've got ADA, but now I just simply want to swap to USDC. I've got two questions there. The first one is it possible with this step that you have? If it's not possible, will you add it in future? The second thing here is, will the wallet NAMI have USDT? Because USDT, you get it from Ethereum, it's an ERC20. I don't know if you got my questions.
Yes, I got your question. Yeah. So for the first question about USDT, yeah, we are planning to add that. Yeah, it even if you saw the architecture Josephine showed, you can see there was USDT, but you'll use Mehen, I think, Mehen or something. They are going to open in March. They are going to launch in March or something. But we plan to use that because it's really important for this project to use that. In the next month, I think, before we go before we launch in July, we'll be using that. And the second question was about
The
NAMI.
wallet. Yeah.
NAMI wallet.
Like, for example, Cardano wallets we have now,
Yeah.
they are not running ERC20 unless probably you go via EVM bridge,
Yeah.
Maestro. It's a very complicated thing because that thing opens 3 browsers for you to get your USDC, which is now like a local token to Cardano.
Yeah, that's why we opened our application to allow all the wallet, all the Cardano wallets. So if Nami has a problem, you can still using as me, I'm using Yoroi for the project. So you can still using any Cardano wallet. It's still working. Not only on Nami. Nami is one of my favorite for testing only. But when we go mainnet, and for me, for personally, I never use Nami for the mainnet. Always use Yoroi and other wallets. But for if Nami has a problem, you can still use another Cardano wallet extension.
I like the fact that it's open source, and if more of us take part in your project in testing it on the pre-production, we automatically become your first investor.
Exactly. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. And the app is open, as Boaz said, it's open, and everyone can test and give us the feedback before we launch the mainnet in July. It will be helpful for us.
Okay, so when we go to the app and we have issues, how do we get in touch with you, or we can find it on the app? Can you give your details? Can you put your details in the chat?
Yes, for sure. Let me read it. Let me read it just in the chat.
Okay. So, UpToDate developers, thank you very much for this great presentation. We're announcing the future of blockchain in Africa, and these are some of the use cases that we are expecting to see. This is very brilliant, and it's a great milestone for us. Yep. So we'll continue with our town hall. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, up to date with Ifeowusu on Singularity.
Yeah, up to date on SNet.
Yep.
If you've been with us from the beginning of this year, we've been talking about Singularity Net. Those who don't know, SNet is a platform similar to Cardano. They also accept proposals, and They do assessment review as Cardano does, the Cardano platform does. And then they have time frames to do all those things. And they also do voting. Currently, they've done 3 rounds of funding. They did a test. At the end of the 3rd round, they did a test system whereby they call out for a few proposals. And out of these proposals, they are going to look for 10 good ones and give them a certain amount to work with. It's a test. I don't know why they are calling it a test, but it's a test net. After that, they are going to launch their 4th call for proposals. I don't know when that is going to be, but then as I'm talking, Dan, can you please help me with their links in the chat? I don't know whether you have their links, Singularity Net, so that people who would want to follow up on Singularity Net can do so. But then if you follow up with Africa Town Hall, you see all the details that we have. As I said, it's just another platform where we can send in our proposals and will be funded as the same way as Cardano. Africa Town Hall is trying to make sure that we source for all the possible places where we can improve on the things that we are doing. So this is one of the platforms. You can also send your proposals there and to get funding. They'll be launching their 4th round, and we'll look it up, and then we'll be posting it on our channels. So if you are not on our channels, please join our Telegram, and then our follow us on Twitter and all those things. When they come up with their 4th call, we shall also advertise it. They also meet every Thursday. They have a town hall, like the way Cardano has town hall on Thursdays. We also put the invitation link in our Telegram group so that people who want to join. I joined the yesterday's town hall. It was really interesting. People have very good ideas, and they were just talking about what they plan doing in the test run. So please, this is another platform. We can all go in there and see what they do. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you very much. So if I understand you, at African Town Hall, we support cross-chain. Every chain is welcomed.
Yes, please.
Yep. Cross-chain collaboration. That's great.
But can you also put our Telegram link there so that people, I think we have to do a link tree.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Efia. So now we have up to date with Boaz. Boaz, ça va?
Oui, ça va très bien.
Bien.
Good evening, everyone here, and welcome to update from Project Catalyst in Disco. From Fund 1 to 10 now, there are 777 completed projects.
Woohoo!
Yeah. If you would like
Number
to...
777.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'd like to talk about only completed projects. So, yeah. Good. For Fund 11, having already left the submission and review periods behind us, it is the voting period which ended this Thursday, February 8th, 2024. Next slide, please. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Next slide. Yeah. Alrighty, the next one.
What can you see on your screen right now, please?
Fund 11 voters time.
Yes.
All right.
Should we move?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. As a quick reminder, Fund 11 was announced on November 3rd, 2023 during the last Cardano Summit and was launched on November 15. You can follow the sequence of events that we have already left behind us, as you see it on this roadmap. And where are we now? Around February 15th. So in around 6 days, we will have the voting results. Apart from that, if you are considering to apply for Fund 12, make sure to pay attention to your past funding obligations. In order to be eligible for Fund 12, guarantees must not have any active or incomplete projects from Fund 9 and prior for Fund 11 applicants. This was Fund 7 and prior guarantees will likely have an obsolete cap limit on of active projects, open or incomplete at the same time across all funds. And that you have to know pending policy clarifications. Yeah. Thank you for today, and thank you for joining Catalyst African Town Hall for today.
Ok, boss. Merci beaucoup. Would you like to parler français? Would you like to present it in French?
Oui, c'est possible. Je vais essayer s'il y a seulement du temps. Je disais bonsoir tout le monde ici. Bienvenue aux mises à jour des Project Catalyst dans cet appel. Depuis les fonds 1 jusqu'au fonds 10, il y a déjà 777 projets déjà complétés. Et pour les fonds 11, il a déjà laissé la période des soumissions, des révisions. C'est la période des votes qui a pris fin le jeudi 8 de ce mois de février en 2024, bien sûr, où nous sommes. Et pour un rappel, next slide, please. OK, it's OK, it's OK. Et pour un rappel, pour les fonds 11, et c'était annoncé le 3 novembre durant les sommets des Cardano en 2023 à Dubaï. Et ça a été lancé le 15 novembre. Et tel que vous pouvez le voir sur la feuille de route, il y a déjà des activités que nous avons déjà laissées derrière nous. Le 15 de ce mois-ci, donc dans 6 jours, nous attendons les résultats des votes et d'autres étapes vont pouvoir suivre, comme le onboarding de tous les projets. Autre chose, là où nous sommes actuellement, c'est ce que je viens de dire, bien sûr. Et à part ça, si vous voulez soumettre votre projet dans les fonds 12, vous devez vous rassurer de ne pas avoir des projets incomplets du fonds 9 dans d'autres fonds déjà passés. Voilà. Et il y a des clarifications qui sont en train d'être mises à jour pour postuler dans ces fonds 12. J'ai dit et je vous remercie. Merci.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. OK.
Merci, je vous en prie.
OK. Okay, so we've come to the end of today's town hall. But do you know that you can also help us to grow our community, our YouTube? Please visit our YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Catalyst African Town Hall, please. Join our Telegram group too so that you can get an update, our Discord, and our Twitter. Of late, we are very active on Twitter as well. So please help us to grow our community. Subscribe to our YouTube and our Twitter. Our next meeting is on 23rd of February. 23rd February, that's next 2 weeks. So please make it a date, add it to your calendar, and let's keep interacting on all our social media handles. At this moment, officially, we have ended. Unofficially, you can stay and dance with us.
Yes, but then as you saw today, up to date, I'm sure you have a lot of contribution to what you've done. People are giving you links to how you can progress, how you can get investors and all those things. So that's what the platform is for. So please don't take us for granted. As Daniel said, you're always invited. If you want to, I don't know whether the form is easily available. If you want to do a presentation, you're always invited.
Yep.
If you have a topic you want to discuss on
Yep.
African Town Hall, you are
Yes.
invited. Just make us aware that this is what you want to come and discuss.
Yep.
And then you'll be given the freedom to come and chat with us, collaborate with us, network, and then you get all the support that you need. Thank you for coming. And if you want to dance, let the music flow. Or if
Yes.
anybody has anything to say too, the floor
Yes.
is open for contributions and discussions.
Yeah. So like Madam Efia said, if you want to send proposal, if you want to present your proposal, you have the freedom. Come and do the justice. Freedom and justice, that's Ghana motto. So I took that from your speech. So you have the freedom to come to the African Town Hall and come and do the justice to your presentation. Just send us an email. Okay, bon revoir.